everyone, Wayne from the Cernan Earth and Space Center here. In today's video we're going to be taking a look at what we can find in our skies during the month of June in 2022. So without any further delay, let's jump right into our Sky Simulator software and take a look at what we can find. Here we are, standing right in front of the Cernan Earth and Space Center on the campus of Triton College in River Grove, Illinois. We have our date set for June 15th, so right in the middle of the month, and our time is set for about 10:30 in the evening, and that's about 2 hours after the sun sets, which is the best time to go out and take a look. That's when the sky is going to be nice and dark, and you'll actually be able to see the stars out there. We're facing towards the west right now, looking at the building of the Cernan Earth and Space Center, and just above the building, right above the horizon, we have several bright stars here that make up a familiar shape, and this is Leo the Lion. The brightest star is Regulus, right here, just almost directly to the west, and Leo is very much a springtime group of stars, and we are right at the end of springtime, just about to head into summertime. Let me bring up our artwork here so we can see Leo. So you still have a little bit of time to catch Leo out there in the sky, but he is setting on the western horizon, will only be visible for a little bit longer, and then you'll have to wait until next spring to go out and see Leo. As we continue our way across the sky over towards the southwest, we have another bright star here. This is a bright star called Spica, and it's part of Virgo the Maiden, who we can see here. Now, some pictures of Virgo depict her with wings, some of them don't, but almost all pictures of Virgo do show her holding this piece of wheat in her hand, and that is because of that bright star Spica. Spica is the Latin word for wheat, so anytime you see a picture of Virgo, she's shown holding a chaff of wheat in order to denote that bright star. So that makes Virgo very easy to spot, that bright star Spica. The rest of the stars, not so much, but you might be able to find a few of them out there. Now, just above Virgo, here in the sky, we have another very bright star called Arcturus, and this is part of a shape that I like to think of as a giant milkshake or ice cream cone during these hot summer days. When it's very warm outside, you go outside and look up and see an ice cream cone. It makes you think cool thoughts and cool down a little bit. But it's actually supposed to be a person. His name is Boötes the Herdsman. He's a shepherd up there in the sky. There he is. And these are all really springtime groups of stars, and they'll all be visible for a little while longer. Leo will set first. You'll still be able to see Virgo and Boötes for a little while longer, but they're going to disappear pretty soon. And as we work our way across the rest of the sky, then we start to move into our summertime stars. And that's one of the benefits of this sort of transitional period right in between the two seasons, is that we get a little bit of each sky. So almost directly towards the south, a little bit towards the southeast, we have a very bright reddish colored star here. It looks almost like the planet Mars, and it sits in a very similar spot to the planet Mars on its orbit, so sometimes it can be mistaken for that planet. But it's not. It is a star. It follows the same path year in and year out, doesn't move around in the sky. And so in order to help us tell the difference between this star and the planet Mars, the ancient Greeks named this star Antares, or not Mars. It's part of the shape Scorpius, the scorpion, who we can kind of start to see here. I'll bring up the artwork. We'll notice that the stinger, the little hook of Scorpius, is still below the horizon. Give it another month or so, and you'll be able to see much more of Scorpius in the sky. And as we continue our way over towards the west, we have more of our summertime stars beginning to rise up, including the three bright stars of our summer triangle. And we can see those three right here. These are all three part of a different shape in the sky. They're almost directly towards the east at 10:30 at night here in the middle of June. We have the bright star Vega, and the bright star Deneb, and the bright star Altair. And all three of these make this one big triangle, but they are obviously all three different shapes. Altair is Aquila the eagle, Vega is in Lyra the harp, and Deneb is in Cygnus the swan. There we go. Now, Cygnus is sometimes called the Northern Cross, but it is the same shape up there in the sky. Now, these are just starting to rise up out of the east. They are a summertime group of stars, so these will be visible for the next few months. You will be able to spot them tonight if you go out around 10:30, but if you wait another month or so and go out around 10 o'clock, they'll be much higher in the sky, much easier for you to spot. So come back and check out our next video when we will be focusing a bit more on this summer triangle shape. Well, thank you everyone for joining me and taking a look at what we can find in our skies during the month of June 2022. Hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe for more space content. And most importantly, be sure to get out there and take a look at your nighttime skies.